Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit different. So, I've been meaning to do this for weeks, and I'm finally gonna do it. Let me just grab this link real quick. Well, most people are probably still watching the idle game video I just output. So the timing of this stream couldn't be worse. From a scheduling standpoint, whatever anyway. It's also at a completely the opposite hour from when I normally stream. Whoa! Okay, so what we're doing is, I need to make a list. Hey there, Buster. Of all the games that I'm gonna play, or want to stream. There are various uses for this list. I have a bunch of ideas. Unfortunately, I have to make the list. And part of that is figuring out all the things I've already streamed and formatting this thing. So we're just going to kind of go as we go. And you might actually be surprised by the sheer volume of games that I already own. We'll get more into that. I've actually never shown my shelves. They're not in this room, though, but whatever. We'll be bringing the contents in one load at a time as we go. But first, I need to figure out the categories. I've been trying to figure out how I should categorize this. Should I be like PlayStation, Super Nintendo, computer, or should I be like the game by genre, or should I? Yeah. Anyway, I finally settled on genre after much thinking. I don't need every genre represented. I'm not gonna play sports. Okay, maybe there's one or two sports games. There are exceptions, but for the most part, we don't need categories of games I don't play. Hey, Twinfold. So, categories. Let's see. Obviously, I'll need strategy. I'm going to put RTS as a separate. So, this will be turn-based. I should probably give 4. Okay, strategy games are literally getting 3 separate categories because it's me. In fact, while we're on the subject, RPGs will be divided between JRPGs and Western RPG. Okay. Okay. So this is all just a given right here. Platformer, roguelike, probably not too many other categories. As we go, we'll add more additional categories. Blood Bowl. I don't know that one. No, there's an NES game. There's an NES sports game that is amazing. It's baseball with robots, and every time the robots, every time they fight all the time in battles. And it's, I don't know, I liked it, okay? Also, Pilot Wings. But Pilot Wings is cool. I always wanted to play Pilot Wings, but somehow I never got to. Like, there's a few sports games that exist out there. There's a really weird one which is based on golf that sounds awesome. That's more recent, like a Steam game. Anyway, there's a few. But it's not going to get its own category. We'll probably just put a miscellaneous, and if too many things end up in miscellaneous, we'll see if that can form categories out of them. All right. So the first we need are things. So asterisk means already streamed, because I will want to keep track of what I've already done, which is one of the things. I don't know. I guess I'll use the plus sign for I made a trailer for this, and I don't know, a bracket, an exclamation point will be review. So, there we go. For games I've already done, and we're going to need to, put all those things. Okay. Zelda. What kind of game is Zelda? I always called it like an adventure game, but no, adventure games are something completely different. I don't even know what Zelda falls on. We're just gonna call it Zelda-like. But that'll just be the title. I don't know. Unless somebody comes up with something better. Hello there, Ubek. How's it going? Alright, so I do need to figure out the games I've already played. I think I might have played Master of Magic. So that one can have a asterisk. I may have played that one at some point, I think. Also, I gave it a review. Oh shit, how to play. That's another category. Hashtag will be how to play. You know, we never used to call these things hashtags. We used to call them pound signs. Did I make a trailer for Master? You know what? I don't think I did. I'd have to double check. I made like a short music clip thing, but that wasn't really meant to be a trailer. It's weird that I never made a trailer for it. Master of Orion. Master of Orion 2. So these just get the asterisks. Yeah. This is gonna take a bunch of work to make all this. Oh shit, first impressions. That's another thing that needs its own symbol. I'll just go with this. There, as long as we have the key at top, this will all make sense, probably. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so, there's a lot of games that I've streamed, and we might actually be surprised by how many we find. Let me think. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 2. Let's see how many I can remember just off the top of my head. Before we go any further, Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic's Obscura. I did that one. I did Fallout. My first time playing Fallout. And my first time playing Fallout 2 were both streamed. Let me see. What other Western RPGs? Oh yeah, Kingmaker, of course, Kingmaker. Well, I'm currently playing Dark Sun Shattered Land. So we'll go ahead and put the asterisk on that now. Are there any other Western RPGs I played? I don't think I've streamed any other. Oh, Darklands. Actually, that one also has a review. I should have made a trailer for it. Why didn't I make a trailer for it? Darklands is a fantastic game. Anyways, got a review and a Let's Play. Oh, alphabetically. Oh dear, you raise a point. Ugh. You know what? Oh shit, the asterisks will prevent me from just dumping them into something that makes them alpha. We'll put them in alphabetical from the beginning. That way I don't have a nightmare at the end. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, everything's in alphabetical order for the moment. Unless the categories could be... Yeah, who cares? The categories will be in whatever order they feel like. I'm gonna, in fact, bold the categories. What? No, don't do that. Okay. Very good. Alright, I don't think... Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've done any other Western RPGs as a stream. Okay, JRPGs! Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Hold that thought. I have done... I think I did Warcraft, but I only did one campaign. Could I put half an asterisk? I definitely did StarCraft. I definitely did Brood Rule. Oh my gosh, alphabetical. Alright, we'll go ahead and put StarCraft Brood War. Okay, yeah. And StarCraft 2, all of it. Just everything. I'd have to, like, yeah, all of it. Everything. Okay, there we go. I think those are the only RTSs I've done. Again, I could be forgetting something. Oh shit, I've done a few tower defenses, but those can be miscellaneous. The only one I can remember is Don't Touch My Gems. That's the only one I can remember. Excel? What do you guys think? Should I use Excel? I don't often use Excel. I could use Excel. What would be the advantages, though? I could put boxes for each of the symbols. Then I'd be able to just alphabetize the games on the fly. I can't really think of any other reason to use Excel, though. Well, actually, you might be able to put the genres in and... Oh, shit, that reminds me. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know, there might be some advantages to using Excel. Do I even have Excel? I'm not even sure if I have Excel. I do not, but there's a Google knockoff product that's probably free. Alright, let me see. Google Excel. Let's just see what the internet says. Google Sheets. Go to Sheets. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hold up. If we do this right now, it'll be a lot less work in the long run. As I said, I'm not really an Excel... I don't use Excel often, so, I mean... let me see. What's going to be the best way to go about this? So... Alright. So... I want to make categories. Here, hold on. I want to make categories. That's kind of ugly. Can I? Oh, there we go. So, we'll be doing turn-based strategy. What if I made them into more like tags? What if I made them more into like tags, where I just put turn-based strategy, different categories, and then put check marks? Because some games can be multi-genre, to be fair. Alright, let's try it that way. Title. So the game's title, streamed. Let's call it let's just call it Let's Play. Did I do a Let's Play of it? Trailer. Review. How to play. First impression. Yeah, let go. Okay. First impressions. And then we can just start having, I'll give it a little bit of space. Then we'll say, we'll go genres. Oops, there's no such thing as an RTG. RTS, JRPG, Western RPG. Shit, now I have to scroll. Okay, hold on. Platformer, roguelike, Zelda style. I guess idle games should get a category. Yes, they should. Okay. Alright. Now... Sorry, chat, I'm missing things. Let me see. Wasteland 3. Oh, yeah, I need to actually play the Wastelands. Action adventure. Yeah, I know. I've always called it an adventure game, but adventure game means like Monkey Island. So, you know, it causes confusion. So I'm just going to call it Zelda style. The cats, they are excited by my list. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be like, okay. Poop. Alright, hold on. So, if I go Master of Magic, I feel kind of like I should give more space for the titles. Like I should be like, no, not you. You don't need that much space. In fact, all of you can be super narrow because you're either going to get a check mark or you're not. So all of you can be super narrow. You're just here for space. You're just a spacer. Alright. Alright, this is becoming more manageable by the second. Okay. I was skeptical of using spreadsheets, but this might not be too bad. Okay. Alright. Is all of this fitting? There we go. Okay, all of this can fit on screen at once. Perfect! Okay, so Master of Magic. Master of Magic, I guess I'll go with a 1 or a 0. 1, 0, 1, 1. Done. No, not relevant. And this one falls under, where's 4X? Oh, doggone it. 4X and MISC. Okay. Now if I do this, I don't like this. I don't like 1s and 0s. It shouldn't be 1s and 0s. What should it be? Ah, how did I end up there? Okay. What should our symbol be? I'll just go with this. Yeah. And we'll just leave it blank if null. Perfect. Okay. Master Magic, already done. And it's a 4X. Cool. Okay. Now, I have a feeling this is actually kind of taking me longer this way than how I had it as a text document. But it might speed up as I get better. So we have to think of what other 4X games have I played? We'll come back to that. Let's keep filling in what I already had. StarCraft. That one is an RTS, which really should be. Could I want to grab you and put you someplace else. Whatever. Whoa. Rude War. Ah. Okay. Ping. Ping. This is also, by the way, a fantastic time for everybody to recommend everything that you want to see me play. Because this is going to become... This is going to become a list which I use in the future to determine what games I'm going to play. So, you know... Arcanum, that's Western RPG. I kind of want to play it another time too, and try the techie build. Okay, this will just take me a second. I'll be able to look at chat again once I've finished filling out this, because then I'll close the old text document that we're not using. And from there... Whoa, what did I do here? These are wrong. Those are wrong. Okay. That's correct. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. I should check and make sure I typed that up correctly. That's the name, right? Shattered Lands? Or is it Shattered Land? Or is it The Shattered Land? Okay. So far, all these games fall neatly into a single genre, which helps. And Kingmaker. I really enjoyed the first Kingmaker. Though I think the mods helped with that a lot. Okay, closing that. Alright. Oh, shit, I need to title this. The Great List. That seems like a good name. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I enjoyed the first Kingmaker quite a bit, but from what I've seen of the second game... Well, you're not a king, for one. And it's like, that's the thing I wanted them to fix the most. They just... No, different campaign, different stuff. I don't know, I'm not especially enthused by what I've seen of it. Alright. Soul Reaver. Open Office. Yeah, I don't actually have Open Office, though. I have LibreOffice. But, anyway. Let me go ahead and put Wasteland in. I'm just going to put that in as a thing I'd like to. Okay. And you know what? I'll make that this. Ones that I haven't played yet. I don't want this to take up any more space. Whatever. I'll just put games that I haven't played at all in any form will get G. For now. Okay, Wasteland is an RTS. Oh, let's put that on the list. Make somebody else the king. Well, there's a reason. No, I think you're leading a crusade to fight demons or something, which is cool and all, but... I mean... I don't know, man. I wanted a sequel to Kingmaker. Where you get to be king, and them to fix the king mechanics. So yeah, I'm not super enthused, because it's using the same engine, but it's still buggy. And it's still missing basic functions. There's like, oh yeah, you're just gonna have to wait till the modders fix everything again. I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for the modders to fix everything then. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's get back to figuring out what games I've already played. Then I can pull out the games that you guys don't even know I own. Seriously, you wouldn't believe the volume of stuff I've accumulated over the years. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? While we're talking about it... Kingmaker 2. I'm not even sure what the title is. But we'll just put that on the to be played someday. There you go. There's a Baldur's Gate 3, which I guess I'll try sometime. Ping. Oh my gosh, there's a Darkest Dungeon 2, but it's not ready yet. It's not finished. Oh, I need to play more. Oh! Into the Breach! Which I did play, but they've added more stuff, so I want to play it more. Maybe it should actually be... I don't know. Where's turn-based strategy? I don't have turn-based strategy. Doggone it. I need a turn-based strategy one. Alright. Turn-based strategy will just be here. It'll just be called turn for now. Whatever, it's good enough. There you go. There'll be a lot more that goes into that category. Oh yeah, no, I could just sort. That's a thing. I swear that's a thing. I just don't know how to. There it is. Shoop. No. The titles stay at the top. No, put this back. This is locked. I want this locked. Doggone it, I don't know how to use this software. Can I? I don't know what I'm doing. Name column? Shit. No. Pick. There you go. Lock it. Do not sort. When I sort things, do not sort this column. I'll figure this out later. Hey, Sunshinian. How's it going? I stream at the opposite time as normal, and you're actually able to attend. Alright, whatever, anyway, I'll just not tell it to sort again for a while. But yeah, I should be able to sort by any of these categories freely. So, that'll be nice. Okay, what other games have I played already? Streamed? Let me see. Well, I mentioned that one tower defense. It's gonna be really hard for me to remember the first impressions that I've done. But this was a pretty cool tower defense. I'm not really a tower defense person, generally, but, where the hell did miscellaneous go? Oh, right, I got rid of miscellaneous. Okay. So, yeah, don't touch my gems. You fall under, cursed treasure, that's what it was. Cursed treasure, don't touch my gems. It's pretty cool. Can I... Oh, no! Good enough. Oh yeah, Darkest Dungeon. Oh, hell yeah. Man, I loved that game. That game was brilliant. I want to play all the mods for it. There's so many cool mods, There it is. Roguelike. Ah, yes, the roguelike category. Well, I guess we should mention Jupiter Hell. Oh, you know what? I gotta pull up, hold on. First, Doom the Roguelike. One of the early videos that I did. One of the only times where I did post commentary, actually. It was a really good run, too. Okay, alright. The Distorted Travesty series is interesting. I need to play Dark Souls one of these days. Every time I think of a hard game, I think of these freaking Distorted Travesty. So I did a trailer and a review. And I did... Let me see. So it's a platformer. Distorted Travesty is... It's fun, but it's hard. Really freaking hard. No, don't... Okay. Distorted Travesty 2. I made a trailer for it. It's actually one of my favorite trailers that I ever did. But Distorted Travesty 3. Now this one I did a full playthrough. I made how many trailers did I make for it in the end? 7? I think I made 7 different trailers for this game. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I'm just operating off memory at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to try to do things more systematic-like at some point here. I really want to just grab loads of games and start entering them in. Shit. Yeah, we should... There's my Steam library. Hey, you guys want to see my Steam library? Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna... Am I able to? Hold on a second. Because OBS can be fussy about some of these things. Okay, no, that's not what we want. Steam. Oh, here we go. So this is my Steam library. I prefer GOG, but I have less games on GOG. This is still my Steam library. Here's more stuff on Steam that I can play. Yeah, this might take me a while. This might take me a while to get through. And these are things I already have. These aren't even things that are on my want list. Oh yeah, Arafel, I remember you. Oh yeah, I did play this. Oh, Planetfall. Yeah, there's another 4X game. Planetfall. And then, oh. Jeez, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's so many. Boy, okay. Okay. 1 moment, I'll be right back. Whew, okay, where were we? Alright, let me see. Can you just copy and paste the names off of Steam? I don't think you can. How? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not a feature of Steam. It's gonna have to be by hand. Yeah, I've been putting this off for weeks for a reason. Okay, so anybody who, let me see. Actually, what I'm gonna do? Okay, let me go into my history of my channel, and I'm just gonna start going through my videos and see what I've already played and fill them in bit by bit. So if you've got Galaxy, they can see games from both at the same time. What, do Steam and GOG talk together? I like GOG, but I don't really like GOG Galaxy. I don't know. I just want the games to just sit in folders and not have to go through anybody's launchers. Okay, let's see. Well, we got this thing. So this one's gonna get just the two, just the one tag. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Cadence of Hyrule. I just finished posting those. That was a really fun game. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. That's roguelike. If only just barely. Alright, let's see. Scrolling down, what do we have? Ah, the XComs. Oh, man. You know, every one of the mods needs its own thing. Will this even be able to handle the sheer volume of this list is going to have? Alright, XCOM. Let's go UFO Defense. This is the original vanilla game. It's, I guess it's just regular turn-based strategy. It's not quite a 4X. Ah, yeah, 3 houses. I did do 3 houses. That's the... Oh, wait, no, oh, come. Why? Okay, Fire Emblem 3 houses. Good point on that one. Okay. So, next up we have XCOM. Let me see. There was UN XCOM. That was one of the mods I did. Let me see. There was XCOM. Well, there's the XCOM files. Okay, there's that one. Okay, alright. There's XCOM Reaver's Faithful mod. Okay. Alright. There's XCOM Reaver's Harmony mod. We're only doing big mods, not little ones, by the way. Like, if something just modifies something small, we're not gonna... But for the big ones... Alright, let me see. Well, XCOM Terror from the Deep. Alright. Alright. Ah! Oh, no. Not Frumped He Deep. Alright. XCOM... The Terrifying Silence... I don't remember the exact title, but you know what? I'll remember it from that. Okay? Good enough. I can fix it later. Okay. So we got the Terrifying Silence of the Depths. We got the XCOM files. XCOM Apocalypse. You know, one of these days, I really want to do a top 10 XCOM-like games. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Xenonauts. Yes, of course. Okay, XCOM Enemy Unknown. Okay. XCOM The Long War. I love The Long War. The Long War is just amazing. Okay. I don't know what it was trying to do there, but whatever. Okay, we got XCOM 2. Now, XCOM 2 is interesting because while Enemy Unknown, or Enemy Within, I should say, Enemy Within improves, it just adds more to Enemy Unknown. But as far as I'm concerned, War of the Chosen really redefines XCOM 2. Like, it makes it almost it changes the game so deeply that it deserves its own category. So then we end up with XCOM Long War 2, which is not got War of the Chosen stuff in it, but really, you know, massively alters XCOM 2. And then we have XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen, which I hear is no longer in development. which is really sad because it needs to be finished. There was a lot to like about it, but there was a lot of rough around the edges, you know. While we're on the subject of XCOM like games, I've also done UFO Aftermath. Maybe I should have just given XCOM its own category. Just its own separate category. And UFO Aftershock is one that I haven't tried yet. Actually, Xenonauts 2 is one that I really need to try as well. Okay. Moving along. Okay, so I think we've thoroughly done the XCOMs now. Okay. Tactics Ogre, which is a game I don't feel like I've finished with yet. I've only played one of the 3 routes. Okay, Tactics Ogre. This counts as a JRPG and as a turn-based strategy game, I think. Whereas Ogre Battle, I think Ogre Battle is more of an, I guess I'd call it an RTS. Isn't that a little bit weird to call it an RTS, though? I guess. Man, I want to name the columns. I don't... Oh, yeah, UFO Afterlight. Yeah. I don't actually own that one yet. Or maybe I do. Maybe I have it on GOG instead. I don't know. Jagged Alliance. I've heard about it. I'll put that here. Jagged Alliance. Yeah, there's gotta be. I'm not very familiar with how this software works. Hey Schneider, how does this software work? I want to freeze this row. It's Google.
I have no idea.
It's Google's Excel document thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to freeze a row.
I don't know how any of this works.
Anyway, food.
Thank you. I won't be able to eat for a little bit.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just putting
I'm
it
gonna be
so you know
busy.
where it is.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, Oh, here we go.
Freeze up raw?
Ah! Yeah, no, I was using a text document, and someone's like, you should use an Excel thing. And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do an Excel.
Yeah, no, Excel helps with these things. I use Excel a lot, but I've never, there is a way to freeze in Excel itself. I just have never used the feature. I've seen it in a few documents, and yeah.
Yeah. I think Tactics Ogre is turn-based strategy and JRPG, whereas Ogre Battle, I'm just going to call it an RTS.
Anyway, see you guys later.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Food. I am hungry. I haven't eaten. And that smell is going to drive me crazy. But there is work to be done. Work to be done. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, games I hate. Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective. Jeez, I don't even know what to file that under. It wasn't my first impression because I played the game a long time ago. Is this, how do you spell it? Yu Yu Hakusho. Is that right? Game Boy Advance. There, I don't know. It's just called Spirit Detective, but Game Boy games often, you'll have other games with the same title. I'm gonna call it a first impression, even though it wasn't. I can't really. Maybe it's not really. I can't file it under a review. It's really not. Anyway, JRPG. I'll call it a first impression. I don't know. It's not any of these categories. Oh, hey Neil, how's it going? No, I don't own it yet, but it's on my games I need to play list. This is... At the moment, we're mostly doing games I've already played, but I put the Baldur's Gates down, and I'm like, well, I might as well mention that I'm going to want to play 3. Maybe I should put another thing that's things I own. I'll make this available for everybody to see when it's done, when it's finished. We're working on it. Oh, geez, you as well? Somebody just had COVID the other day too. I was playing Lunar when that happened. Oh yeah, Lunar. Oh. You know, I should probably make tags for the consoles. That's what I should do. Jeez, but that's just another category I have to fill in. Alright. We'll put in another category here. So everything up to this point was PC up until I reached Cadence of Hyrule down here. So let's go ahead. I'll leave another category open. Alright, well, let's just start PC. PC, alright? First of all, we got the PC, alright? What? 8? No, not 8. Be easier just to do all of them and then go back. Well, I'm glad to hear you're fine. As far as I know, have yet to experience the wonders that are COVID. As far as I know, I haven't gotten it. Then again, my immune system is usually pretty good. I don't know. So, and some people just don't notice when they get it. So, you know. Okay, let me see. This one was a star. There. Definite JRPG. I am it. Stop being stupid, Google. Okay. This one's not PC. This one's not PC. Okay, who else is not PC? Tactics Ogre and Ogre Battle. These are 48 and 49 are not PC. Okay, what else is not PC here? Fire Emblem Three Houses, row 30. Not a PC game. And then I think Cadence of Hyrule is the only other one we've listed so far. Where are you? There you are. Row 28. Alright, since I locked that thing at the top, I should be able to sort now without fear. Well, look at that. Neat. Okay, Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective is GBA. The first GBA title on this list. You know, it might be that I haven't streamed anything off of the Game Boy Advance. It might just be. Alright, we've got a couple of Switch games here. I actually don't know what Jagged Alliance is for. Switch Alright, I should NES, SNES, Genesis, well, I mean, Game Boy. No, don't tell me that I only get up to letter Z. I need more categories. Google, are you limiting me? I may have to put the console separate or something, or figure something out. I might just use a single category and write in PC, GBA, Switch. Okay, alright. You know what? We'll be more space efficient. Yeah. We'll be more space efficient. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll just write Switch. Are you Cadence of Hyrule? Good. Okay. That's how we'll do it. Asterisk can be PC. It doesn't matter. Lunar Silver Star Story. PS1. Very good. Yu Hakusho here gets GBA. And yeah, PC can just be an asterisk. We'll have a lot of PC games. So. Okay, PC. Cool. Atari? No, we're going to do it like this. Ooh. Column G is I haven't played it yet. I was trying to wedge too much on the screen. Also, hey, Nico. So this is I haven't played it yet. Okay, let me see. Where was I? Right. Okay, so continuing our journey back in time. That makes me think maybe I should have done the same thing. Well, some of them will be multiple genres. This is fine. Keeping the genre spread out like this is fine. Okay, let's see. So, your Chronicle. Okay, I have Let's Played you, and I think you fall under idle game. Probably the appropriate genre there. I'm gonna mush you in a little bit. That way. There we go. We can see everything now. Wonderful. Okay, next up we have Bowser's Fury. Super Mario. What was the proper title? Super Mario something Bowser's Fury. Super Mario 3D World. No wonder I couldn't remember the title. Super Mario 3, Super Mario Land 3, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario World, Super Mario 3D World. Nintendo, can you just stop? The way you're titling things is becoming impossible to distinguish what's what. Alright, anyway, that's a 3D platformer. Maybe 3D platformers should be separate from 2D platformers. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna keep going. Alright. Super Mario 3D World. Bowser's Fury. That was a really cool. I'm just gonna call it a DLC, to be honest. I know it was packaged as its own, thing, but Albion. I don't know what Albion is. Oh yeah, Desktop Dungeons. Desktop Dungeons. I had a lot of fun with that. What does that fall under? I'm gonna call it turn-based strategy because I don't know what else I could call it. I guess it's a roguelike-ish? Roguelike turn-based strategy is probably as good as we're going to get. Otherwise, I just have to file it under miscellaneous. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let me see. What else? What else? Oh yeah! Age of Wonders Planetfall. I mentioned that one earlier. I actually really liked Age of Wonders Planetfall, and I'm sad that it sold so poorly. I actually thought that there was a really... It did several things I'd long wondered about how you could do them. With the way they handled things instead of being cities and stuff. It was very cool. You know, I guess I may as well pull out the first of the games. You're not prepared for how many games I'm going to be pulling out. But for the moment, why don't I pull out the Switch? Let me see. The game I've got in the Switch is the Seiken Densetsu series. It's got Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and they call them Trials of Mana now. But so that's in the console right now. Let me see. Got Super Mario Odyssey. Haven't played it. Sonic Colors Ultimate. I did play it. It wasn't quite as good as I remembered it. I've got the Wii version. I actually found out after I played it that people consider the Wii version to be superior to the Switch one. Super Mario Maker 2! Paper Mario, Origami King, Hades, Kirby, and The Forgotten Land. I couldn't get this anywhere in town for like months. Finally, a shipment came in and suddenly they were everywhere. I did play new Pokemon Snap, although I think they added more areas. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I haven't finished with this yet because I still haven't played Sunshine. Let's see. Bravely Default 2. Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night. Metroid Dread. Neo, The World Ends With You. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I also still own a few Wind Wakers somewhere. I actually own multiple copies of Wind Waker, and I still haven't played it. Pokemon Shining Pearl. Sonic Mania. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Nexomon Extinction. It's some kind of Pokemon knockoff. I'm always interested in Pokemon knockoffs. Zelda Link's Awakening. I actually did stream that one. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I already mentioned Sonic Colors Ultimate. Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury is already on the list. Trials of Mana. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. Mega Man 11. Splatoon 2. I still need to play Splatoon 1, though. Astral Chain. Mario and Rabbids. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I keep meaning to play. Octopath Traveler, which I really mean to play. And I have Spyro. I think it's the whole trilogy. I've never played a Spyro game. Snyder was a fan of the Spyros. Yeah. It's more than 10 that I haven't played. It's a lot! And that's just Switch games. The Switch is not my biggest collection at all. As much as I pride myself on PS1, I might own more PS2 games. Might. Anyway, yeah. It's a big list. Catch you later, Twinfold. Yes, the Seiken Densetsu series, and that's how I think of them. It's Seiken Densetsu 3. Secret of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3. Final Fantasy Adventure is completely misnaming the first one, but whatever. And now they're like, no, it's Trials of Mana. Okay, fine, why not? If you want to call it Trials of Mana, I don't care. It's still the best one. Actually, I used to think Seiken Densetsu 3 was the best one, but I think I actually find Legend of Mana to be the best in the series. I was really bummed out that they didn't give a physical release of Legend of Mana on the Switch. I was prepared to spend money to shell out for a third copy of the game so I could have it on Switch. And then there was digital only. I usually pick a theme. So the last 3 games were all Western RPGs. Old Western RPGs I've been meaning to play forever. Oh yeah, and there's the fan games, Pokemon Insurgence. Oh, there's a really cool ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald I just heard about a couple days ago. It's open world. You can start anywhere you want. It's something we've always imagined, and it's like, no, they've done it. And they're still adding more, and it looks like it's really well done. I was impressed. Secret of Mana is a really... The whole series is special to me. Secret of Mana was that game I couldn't get as a kid. It was that game I could never get as a child. I had Nintendo Power. Before the game was even released, they did this big Days of Mana thing for months in the magazine. Just big spreads with all this information about Secret of Mana. And I wanted it so badly at like age, I don't know, 9 or something. I'd have been young. And I didn't get it until I was practically an adult, when I could buy it, like a decade later at a game store, an old used copy that I paid a small fortune for. And I was like, finally! It's a good game. It's a bit clunky. It has some issues. It could definitely use a couple small ROM hacks for quality of life features. But it's a really good game, and I like it a lot. I actually think Seiken Densetsu 3 is superior to it. And I think Legend of Mana is the best. And actually, nobody ever played Dawn of Mana for the PS2. Dawn of Mana is actually really excellent, and nobody ever played it. I don't know why. It was cool. It was different. It had... anyway. They wanted you to have the feeling of touch in the game. Anyway, where was I? I was slowly working my way backwards, filling things in here. Right. So... my slightly cursed memes video. I spent like a month or so working on that. I worked very hard on that one. I'm proud of it. Although not all the humor is appropriate. It's a lot of fun making that. I got tired of the bad meme videos, the no effort ones. Okay, let's go ahead and do Sonic Colors. Did it. It's a Wii game, but it's also a Switch game. I'm going to say it's a platformer. We've been forgetting about this category. Let me see. Desktop Dungeons. Desktop Dungeons is... PC. Oops. These 3 are going to be Switch. I streamed the Switch version, though I think the Wii version might be the... Oh, wait, your Chronicle! No, wait, your Chronicle is not a Switch game. Yet. I'm actually disappointed in your Chronicle because he's not releasing updates. Like, I ran out of stuff to do, and I'm sitting here on fragments that aren't... I want to make more videos with it, but I can't do anything with it, and the game just stops. Anyway, whatever. You weren't ready for the tragedy at the end. Yeah. Oh, the last boss coming out was... No, why? Why? I don't want to fight you. Yeah, okay. Right, where was I? Moving on, moving on. Oh, yeah. Let's see. The terrifying silence of the depths. We've already got that one marked. Let's see. There's a lot of XCOM games I need to play. Alright, something called Taimu Mari. I don't remember you, but apparently I did first impressions of you. Okay? And you were a PC game. Did I? Ah, I see what I did. I see my mistake already. Fix it. I need to bring this closer in so I don't have to scroll back and forth all the time. No. Alright, I want to copy column. Cut. Paste. Okay, that should help. What are you doing out here? Go away. Ah, there we go. There we go. That'll work. Okay, let me see. What else we got here? Oh, yes! NGU Industries. Man. Anybody know what this guy's doing now? Did he give up, or is he working on stuff again? Is he working on a new project? Is he reimagining NGU Industries as a completely different game? Is he making just something different? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this a little bit there. That should help a little bit. Doki Doki? Doki Doki Paddock? Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club. I have not played Doki Doki Literature Club, but it's already spoiled for me. I didn't watch a Let's Play of it or anything, but I know what kind of game it is. Long live the Queen! I liked Long Live the Queen. There's nothing like it! Like, you look around, you're like, I'd like to play something else like Long Live the Queen. Well, too bad. There's nothing else like it. I'm going to file this under miscellaneous. What can I say? There's nothing else like it. Oh, there's some old Gynax princess makers, but they don't look at all like the same game. Long Live the Queen is just something special, all its own. Yeah. Yeah, once you know what it's going to be, you know what it's going to be. He gave up last time. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not really a visual novel, though. It's not really a visual novel, though. It's more like a princess maker kind of thing, but not. I like it a lot. I've tried other visual novels, but, yeah, anyway. I don't know. What do I know? I don't think it's a visual novel. I think it's a little bit different. I think it's its own thing. Oh, shit, I actually made a trailer for Civ 4 Realism Invictus. I did, that's right, for his final release. Yeah. Man. I mean, the realism mod is just so freaking good that, I mean, why even play anything else in Civ? Oh, I know why. Because you'd be playing the Fall from Heaven mod. Fall from Heaven 2. Honestly, I couldn't believe the mods for Civ 4. Like, that was one of the first games where I saw where they had really done an insane work modding it. Where you're just like, how did you even do this? Like, nowadays we've seen so many more super mods, but this was my first time seeing work on that level, and it was so impressive. I really want to play more Fall from Heaven 2. It's brilliant. And Realism Invictus, every few years I go back to it. For the longest time, it was my best. Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines. That's true. That, version 3.57 of what? Sorry, I may have lost the thread, Rogue. I do want to play this one again as well as a crazy vampire, the insane vampire. Seems like that could be a lot of fun. Anyway, that falls under Western RPG. So there was another Western RPG. Ah, and I thought I'd got them all. Catch you later, Bennett. Oh, Realism Invictus, yeah. He's not going to be making any more content for it. There's a few things I really wish that could be added or changed, but it's not going to happen. Just don't play with a feature that lets civilizations go independent. I know he's proud of it, and it just makes the game unplayable. It's so bad. It's so bad. He put that out a couple of versions ago, but you can turn it off. You can turn it off. He was good enough to put that in. Like, he had, like, the best mod, the best 4X game ever. They just put this thing in it, and it's on by default, so you always have to go into custom games now instead of just saying play now. It just makes the game unplayable, because your cities will randomly declare independence and become new civilizations. And even if you can prevent them from doing that, which is hard, especially if you want to be a conqueror, which is how I like to play. I want to conquer the world. I conquer this city, and then a little bit later, it declares its independence. Like, no, you're mine. I conquered your ass. Anyway, even if you can deal with the fact that they're declaring independence from you, it's happening to the AIs. And it just completely wrecks all of their... It just ruins the game. Like, all the AIs just fragment and schism apart. And I want to fight formidable opponents and conquer them. And they're fracturing into pieces that I can just walk around and pick up the pieces. And I don't even have to make really an effort. It's just... And then I have the frustration that my own empire wants to fragment, and it's just... I get it. It's literally called realism. I get it. I get this is a real thing. But it's also a game, and I want to play a game. Anyway. Realism Invictus really is one hell of a mod. If you like any of the Civilization games, I can very much recommend this. Some people don't like it. I know Sarah V hated it. But hey, what can I say? Revolutions are off by default now. Oh shit, really? Oh good, thank you. The Malkavians, yeah, the Malkavians. When you can get into an argument with a stop sign, it just, I don't know, it sounds fun. It just sounds fun. So, moving along, let's see what else we got here. We already mentioned that one, already mentioned that one, already mentioned that one. Dagon Temple? Oh, okay, yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, okay. Mentioned you. Oh! Oh, yeah! Realm Grinder! You know, I always intended to come back and replay Realm Grinder from the start. See all the changes they made. But, even people who've been fans of Realm Grinder all along are like, yeah, don't bother. I'm like, what? Really? No. Apparently, they haven't been able to keep the game of the quality that it once was with their updates, which is sad. I'll probably still play it from the start again at some point. At some point. Yes. Already got that, mentioned that. Yep. Oh yeah, Dungeon of the Endless. I do play that sometimes. I like Dungeon of the Endless. I'm gonna put it down as a roguelike. Kinda. It's kind of an RTS roguelike. Well, maybe I'd call it a tower defense. I don't know. I'm gonna put it under miscellaneous roguelike. Yeah, it's miscellaneous roguelike. Yeah, that's probably about right. Oh yeah, here's a Might and Magic! Oh man, I grew up with Heroes 2 and then Heroes 3, and man, it's so good. And there are incredible mods. I still need to see Stargate Atlantis so I can play the Stargate mod, because it's based on Atlantis, and I'm very curious about that, among other things. This is just turn-based strategy. It's not really going to fall under any other category. Let me see. Also, I'm sure everybody knows this already, but don't buy the remastered version of Heroes 3. I hear it's really bad. Like, missing entire expansion packs and just not good. You need to get the classic version off of GOG. Here's a Might and Magic 2. I hear that they built the entire campaign in Heroes 3 as one of the mods. I actually like the Heroes 2 campaign more than the Heroes 3 campaigns. That said, Heroes 3 is the best game in the series. Just, my gosh, it's so good. Heroes 2 looks good. It doesn't have any of that pseudo 3D stuff. Like, Heroes 2 just looks and sounds good. And I like the Roland and Archibald story, the campaign. I don't know. I like it more. The Heroes 3 campaigns are they're just disjointed. Like, they're not bad. They're just disjointed. Like, I'm playing the good guys for 3 missions. Now I'm playing the bad guys for 3 missions. Now I'm playing the neutral guys for 3 missions. Now it's back to the good guys for 3 or 4 missions. However many missions there were. And it's just like, why is it a whole bunch of little tiny campaigns? And I know Planetfall did the same thing, and I love Planetfall. Go ahead, call me a hypocrite for it. But Planetfall was brilliant. But in Heroes 3, I wanted another long campaign like Heroes 2 had. Horn of the Abyss. Yeah, that's a Heroes 3 thing. There's a ton of Heroes 3 mods I need to try. I really enjoyed Wake of the Gods. Although it tended to crash a lot, but it was so much fun. Ride the Lightning seemed awesome. Yeah. I haven't watched Atlantis, but there's no way it can be as good as SG-1. SG-1 was 8 seasons of amazing. And a couple seasons of, yeah, that's it, I quit. I didn't watch the end. I'm sorry, all the characters I loved had all retired from the show. All the actors got old and quit. That was sad. Because I really, really liked Colonel Jack O'Neill and General Hammond and Daniel. He was a pretty good character. I liked him. Of course, Samantha Carr. Yes, I can name every single member of the cast. How can you not? Teal'c, my gosh. Like, they were just great characters, great writing, great stories. SG-1, if it wasn't for things like Babylon 5, I would say SG-1 was the best sci-fi series ever made. But there is some competition for that role. I need to rewatch Babylon 5 as an adult, because I saw it as a preteen? I need to rewatch it. Here's a Might and Magic 4. I actually really enjoyed Heroes 4. And then I went back to playing Heroes 3. And I didn't even really question it. Like, I enjoyed the campaigns, and then I was done with it. I don't know who Rodney McKay even is. I can recommend SG-1. Top tier. Top tier. SG-1, man. You would not regret it. It doesn't start out perfect. It starts out with a movie, actually. It doesn't start out... It takes it a season or so, but it don't skip any of it. Just... It gets really good. It has a lot of good episodes. Okay, I was looking at... Here we are. Okay. Continuing with our work. Ah, yes! Here's another game I need to play more of. Oh my gosh, do I need to play more Factorio. I'm going to call it an RTS. I'm pretty sure that's what it wanted to be at some point during its development. Did I make a trailer? No, I didn't make a trailer for it. Did I make a how to play? I don't think I made a how to play. Anyway. Yeah, Factorio. It's had so much development since I played it. Ah, such a good game. Oh yeah, Antimatter Dimensions. I never did finish that one. While we're on the subject, let me see. Idle. While we're on the subject, I still have Synergism. I am still have had it running this entire time. One of these days, I'm just going to pull Synergism out and pick up where I left off. Except I'll have a lot of that collectible resource you get every day by saving. Yeah, I'll have a lot of that. I don't know how much good it'll do me, but I'll have it. Let me see. Oh yeah. Ah! I made a video in 2019 telling everyone to watch Dr. Stone. It got copyright claimed. Because of course it did. There was a time when I was bothered by copyright claims. Actually, I had to do a lot of wrestling with the meme video to make sure it wouldn't get copyright claimed because they wanted to block it in like 150 countries. YouTube was all like, no, nobody in Germany can be allowed to see this. Or the US. Or any place else. And I'm like, but I want people to see it. So I had to fuss with it. I had to like zoom in, change, like just fuss with settings until their algorithm could no longer recognize the clips. I think I did a pretty good job generally. Alright, Kingdom of Loathing. I actually still need to play West of Loathing. I'm gonna call it a JRPG. I mean, what else could it be? Yeah, Bob and Angels is great fun. Oh shit, you're right. I made trailers for the mods and things. Oh, I did a review. Did I do how to play? I don't think I did. But I definitely did a review and a trailer. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Oh, I really wish I had a second monitor for this. It'd be so much easier for me to keep up with chat. Alright, let me see. Okay. XCOM game that we made. What happened? There was something here. What was it? Why did it go away? Anyway, another XCOM game. We missed one. How the hell do you spell bureau? That is not how you spell bureau. I don't know how to spell bureau. Anyway, I did like 2 things for it with Chaos. So I'm going to call that a first impression. I'm going to put it under miscellaneous. Yeah, I'm going to call it a miscellaneous. That is not how you spell bureau. That is not correct. Let me see. Azure Dreams. Full Let's Play. This one is a roguelike for the PS1. A roguelite, actually. You know, there's a Game Boy game for it, too. Game Boy Color game. Is it the worst XCOM? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because there's some competition for that title now. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't think I have, no. I'll just put that here. Kingdom Come Deliverance. And that one gets a has not played, and that's, what is that, a JRPG? A PC, maybe? I don't know. Mechanicus. I think I own it. Yes, I've been meaning to play it forever. Mechanicus seems amazing. There's also, the Gears of War XCOM style game that I've heard is really good. I'll put you under turn-based strategy. Yeah. Mechanicus. I suppose we'll want to keep all the Warhammers together. So we'll just put that there. What is it? Gears Tactics? I think it's called Gears Tactics. Yeah, that's definitely. Oh, what? Wrong marker. I'm making errors. I don't want people to be confused when they see this sheet. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, when Microprose was at the helm, they released XCOM Interceptor, which has mixed reviews. I haven't tried it yet. They released an XCOM third-person shooter, which nobody liked. I still haven't tried it. Then they made an XCOM game that could only be played via email, which doesn't exist anymore, and you probably couldn't play it even if you wanted to at this point. And I haven't tried it yet. And those were when Microprose still held the rights. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see. So, moving on. I think I see the problem. Okay, hold on. Okay. No, everything's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. So, RBG Idol. This is a thing. I think it would be more appropriate to call it I did a first impression. I don't know what happened with it. Somebody was making it, and then... did they stop making it? Did they finish? Fortune Summoners. The Secrets of Elemental Stone. This was a platformer, I think it was, that looked pretty good. I played only a little bit of it. Or, I guess we call it a first impression only. Yeah, that was a thing. Okay. I played a whole bunch of things on D Live in a stream. I do not remember what they were anymore. Speaking of games that I need to play... There. And we're just going to put them down as want to. I'm going to call them a Western RPG? I don't know enough about them, honestly. Oh yeah, there's The Witcher. Alright, look, everybody just says The Witcher 3. I assume that's the one I need to play. There we go. Somebody named Gerald, who kills monsters and sleeps with everything and makes potions. There's the sum total of my knowledge about The Witcher. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, is that a Western RPG? Oh, okay, I'll take your word for it. Dishonored was a great game. Dishonored was a great game. I haven't streamed it yet. I think it falls under Western RPG. It's really a stealth game. I should make a stealth game category. Thing is, I actually did a full Let's Play of Dishonored 2 when it came out. To be honest, I was disappointed. I mean, they had an absolutely fantastic area in the Clockwork Castle. Fantastic. But the rest of the game was kind of meh. It had its moments, it had its highlights, but it wasn't as good as the original. Mount and Blade. I've heard a lot about Mount and Blade. I first heard of it when people were telling me about how they were remaking Darklands in it, some fans. I don't actually know what genre it is. I actually don't know enough about it. I've just heard the name mentioned many times, so... Let's see... Oh, yes! Trimps! That was a thing. I did play that, didn't I? I wonder how many people, when making a list of games they've played with genres, would include idle games as a category. Let's see. Moving on. A dark room. A dark room. I actually really like the short idle games. I find them to be the best ones, generally. I really like universal paper clips in particular. Let's just put that one down. I'm gonna start running into where I don't remember what I've listed and what I haven't at this rate. You know what? Let's just put kittens down. And what was it? Mine defense. I think that was the name. Alright, there we go. I probably played more idle games than that, but they're not coming to mind just yet. Alright, let's see. Cladoon X2. This was a first impression, and it was an RPG maybe? What was it, an RPG? Or was it a Zelda style? I think it was an RPG. I'm looking at the video now and it's loading slow. I'm gonna call it a Zelda-like. Yeah, I'm gonna put it into the Zelda-like category. Obviously, it didn't leave much of an impression on me. It feels like you only read every second message. What about Elden Ring? I don't know. What about Elden Ring? Are you sure it's a Western RPG? Alright, I'll put it down. It's more like I look over and read chat, and then I spend a while typing and working, and then I open chat back up because I don't have enough real estate here to have everything open at once. You know? It's actually kind of annoying. I really wish I had a second monitor right now. I've got another PC put together, mostly, and it's got a second monitor, but it's going to be for editing. Okay, let me see. Elden Ring. Oh, I guess I need to play it. It's an open world Western RPG, Dark Souls, right? That might be why. It might just be that you don't get bored of the mechanics. Elden Ring is more popular than Dark Souls? Is there anything more popular than Dark Souls? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, well, let's just keep going. Back through my backlog here. I did do a video for Rasseteer, but I don't feel like I've done it justice. There's only 2 games that exist in this genre. It is the tiniest genre. I feel like I should make my own game in this genre, just so that there'd be another take on it. I'm gonna call it a miscellaneous. So for anybody who's never played Rasseteer, you run a shop. Okay, that's the game. And there's only Rasseteer and something called Moonlighter. And both of them have problems. And nobody has quite made the just... Did they? Huh. I thought the original Dark Souls was like super popular. Oh yeah, Poacher. I did a first impressions on it. It actually seemed like a fairly good platformer. A little indie game. I think it was made by Yahtzee. I think it was a Yahtzee game. I don't know what the Swords and Potions game variants are, but in Rasseteer, you have a crippling debt, and you're going to live in under a cardboard box unless you can make enough money. And so you turn your house into a shop, and you just start buying and selling and buying and selling and sending. You start hiring adventurers to go into the dungeons, which is the worst part of the game. Their dungeon design is so bad. Anyway, but the shop side is a lot of fun. It's good. Honestly, I'll just direct you to the Zeth review. Zeth did a pretty good review of Rasseteer. Yeah. I really wish there were more games like it. What is this? I did something with Lagoon. A good game disguised as a terrible one. Well, yeah, that's a description. I think I just did basically a first impressions of it. Yeah. Yeah, I only gave Lagoon a really short thing. I mean, I've beaten it before. It's actually people don't. It deserves better than it gets. Hold on a second. That's not first impressions. This is first impressions. Oh my gosh, we've made errors. Okay, Elden Ring is... Yeah, that's where that should be. That's correct. That's all correct. Okay, good. Lagoon is a lot of people get stuck at the fact that your sword has no reach at all, and the beginning of the game is really bad. Like, the first area of the game is terrible. There's no way around it. You end up with an escort mission with an incredibly slow guy. The areas do not look all that visually appealing. The storyline is, oh, the water has gotten muddy. The water has gotten muddy? Okay. That's alright then. Alright. Like, it's just... The beginning of the game is just not good. It just does not give a good impression. But the further you get into the game, the more you get into it. And the better the game gets, the further you go. It's actually an excellent game with good music, some really, really awesome bosses. It's good. Really? Wow. Elden Ring is really doing good then. Battle Brothers. I've heard of it. I'll just put it in here. Oops. I'm pretty sure that one's on my wish list. I'm just gonna put it here. I'll just leave it there. I see. Moving on. Hastlevania. I did a first impressions on you. I used to do a lot more first impression videos. What can I say? Okay, let me see. Oh, Mega Man Day in the Limelight. This is a fairly old fan game at this point, but it was excellent at the time. Did I make a trailer for it? I'm not sure if I made a trailer for it, but I definitely did a review. I interviewed the author. I think I just did a short thing for it later on. This is very fun, very, very good. There's actually a sequel to it as well that's even better. Chaos Seed. I've never beaten this one. This is a fascinatingly weird game. I'll call it an RTS, but it's not like any RTS you've ever played. Has the trailer loaded yet? Alright, hold on. I'll pull up the trailer. Oops, something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, probably don't want to make a bunch of noise here.
The monks of St. Benedict. The service of God. Obedience. And endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own.
Hmm. Hmm. Sex, violence, and lots of violence. Also gambling. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell what the gameplay is like from the scenes that they showed. I mean, I could see it was first person and there was combat going on, but it's really hard to tell. Hello there, James. Good evening. Yeah. I mean, I did do that. I guess I should list it. I'm going to put it under miscellaneous. Hmm. Oh! Ah, doggone you get what the hell? Okay, it was Google, your freaking spreadsheets are shitty. Idle cooking Emperor. You know, I felt this had a lot of potential, but not as an endless game that competes with Idling to Rule the Gods. It's basically the same game, and that's a problem because you've already got people who've committed a lot of time and effort to your other game that's just like it. And I've actually seen that mistake before, where you make two games that are too similar and you're trying to run both of them. This would have been really good if it had been a short game like Universal Paperclips. I think it would have been excellent as just a shorter game with the cooking mechanics a little bit more thought out. But, man, it had a lot of potential. A first-person Western RPG, okay. Yeah. Does it have a third-person view mode? Or is there at least a mod that can do that? I know it's weird. Like, I'm kind of okay with a first-person shooter. I'm not really a fan of the genre, but I'm kind of okay with it. But I strongly prefer third-person over-the-shoulder shooters or from just anywhere back. But, you know, like Resident Evil kind of stuff. But, I really don't like melee in first-person mode. I don't know. I don't like it. So, yeah. yeah, if I can get a third person on that, I would be super happy. Alright. Oh yeah, Dragon News Service. I used to do that. Ice didn't feel similar to Idling to Rule the Gods. Really, it didn't? The mechanics were so similar. So much about it was so similar. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, you can go into third person. Okay, that would help a lot. Okay. I did a first impressions of this, and I remember doing it. It's funny. Some games are hard to forget. This was actually... I want to call it a JRPG? Okay, moving on. Oh, yes! Fire Emblem Conquest. Okay, Conquest. I actually really liked Conquest. In some ways, I preferred Conquest to Three Houses. In some ways. I think it was a better designed game. Yeah, I never got into Halo. I never really got into... I didn't like 3D gaming. I was a fan of 2D platformers. And around the PlayStation era, I really got into RPGs, where the fact that they were 3D wasn't very important. And I also liked the Resident Evils. But, and the Parasite Eves. Anyway, oh yeah. Probably mention Breath of the Wild. I posted in Discord that the Point Crow managed to make multiplayer in Breath of the Wild. I made some videos for Breath of the Wild, but I don't even know what they fall under. They're, a thing. Anyway, it definitely qualifies as a Zelda, and I actually play the Wii U version, which is probably going to be an issue if I ever want to play with the mods. They're probably modding the Switch. Yeah. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, Cold Steel. I think I recognize some of those. I might recognize all of those, actually. I don't know. Legend of Heroes. But I'm not quite placing what they are. I'll just put them all under... Need to plays. Oh wow, they managed to make Mario Odyssey as well as multiplayer. That's crazy. It's crazy that they're because multiplayer, that's hard to do. To mod in multiplayer into a game. I don't even know what... I don't know exactly. Oh, Divinity Original Sin. I need to play... I actually played a tiny bit of 2. This is one of the games that's most likely that I'll end up not streaming. There's somebody I like to play with, and I don't get to very often, and he doesn't like being recorded. He doesn't like it. So when I play with him, none of it gets... You guys don't see any of it. And I played a bunch of different games with him. I don't get to play with him that often either. So those are Western RPGs. But yeah, he really wants to do 2-player this with me. JRPGs? These 3? Okie dokie. That's awesome. How do they even do stuff like that? How do you mod multiplayer into a game? That is hard to do. Oh yeah, Psychonauts! I still haven't played Psychonauts 2. Okay, Psychonauts. Platformer. Absolutely brilliant game. Psychonauts 2 is supposed to be more of the same, but it only took them like a decade to make it. To get around to making it. So we'll just pop that in there like that. Yeah, that was a failed experiment. I guess I should mention Dawn of the Dragons. I did stuff for it. It doesn't really fall under any of the normal things. And it's a dead game, so we'll just put it there and leave it. I did weekly news things for it and stuff. I miss Dawn of the Dragons sometimes. Brutal Legend! I actually own Brutal Legend on Steam. It's, yeah. It's an RTS, actually. Although it doesn't let you know that at first. But that's what it'll become. Aww. Yeah, what can I say, you know? I'd be happy to stream it, but you never know. Oh yeah, Cuphead. I did do Cuphead as well. A full playthrough, actually. Although I think they've added more since then. And I think they made a sequel, actually. Outer Wilds. Is that the one? I've already, yeah, I should put more Pokemon games. Outer Wilds, is that the one where you have so many days before the universe explodes to wander around it? That's what Outer Wilds is, right? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and do the Pokemons. I see. I did Uranium. So that falls under JRPG PC. There was another Pokemon game I did. I've done multiple ROM hacks and fan games. There was a Pokemon Fusion game, but I only showed a little bit of it. That was the one where we added that weird Metroid area. That was pretty cool. Let me see. Yeah, don't spoil anything for it. We'll just put Outer Wilds down. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. We'll put that as a want. Okay. Okay, this is first impressions. Yes. Okay. Alright, everything's lined up correctly. It's... you just learn the attack patterns. I don't know what to say. You just learn them. That's how you play Cuphead. I actually played it with somebody else in 2-player. Which doesn't really make it easier. You'd think it would. Alright, let me see. Here, I should probably add... I actually have to go through my stuff and find all the Pokemon games that I haven't, like, I got a ton that I was watching, and I have to go look through all of them and see how they turned out. I did a first impressions of something called Wondrous Lands, and I have no memory of this at all. I have no memory of this at all. Huh. Oops. Honestly, I think the Distorted Travesty games become harder than Cuphead. On a whole. Like, they don't start out that way, but just by the time you get to the end. I think it was a first impression. I don't even remember what genre it is. I don't know what it was. It left no impression on me whatsoever. Whatever it was. Yeah. I don't think you really play Cuphead for the gameplay. I think you just play it to see the art, really. Alright, let me see. Kitten's Mind Defense. Oh yeah, I'd actually played Sonic Colors on the Wii and recorded it, and there was an issue and I had to throw it all away. That was sad. So I've actually beaten Sonic Colors 3 times in my life. I did a game through of Colonization. Hold on, this N is bothering me. There's actually different ways you can play it. I think I played the classic, the one I grew up with, except it's not quite the way it was when I grew up with it. The version I ended up with is a little different. Anyway, it's a 4X game. It is a good game. Really? You don't appreciate the art style of Cuphead? Okay. I thought it was impressive as all hell. It's weird though. It's very weird. But super impressive. Alright. Yeah, that's Dishonored 2. Oh! Yeah, doggone you! If I double click something, it deletes it. I don't know why anyone would want that. Alright. Shovel Knight. I have so much Shovel Knight stuff to play. So much has come out for Shovel Knight since I played it. There's like a ton, and it's all free, and I have so much respect for Yacht Club Games for doing all that. No, wait. And I need to play them. They seem awesome. Plague Knight and all those. Subnautica. I don't know if Subnautica's really my kind of thing. I don't know if Subnautica's really my thing, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really play the survival games too much. But Satisfactory seems like something that would absolutely be my jam. I'm gonna call these miscellaneous. Star Traders Frontiers. Oh, yeah. The privateering. Yeah. Alright, I'll put that here. I'll assume it's a PC game. No, it's fine. To each their own. Yeah. I hear that it's pretty good at being creepy. Subnautica, I mean. Oh, no. I haven't played it. I mean, obviously. A virus named Tom. Well, here's another thing that left no impression on me. I think it was a puzzle game of some kind. I think. That'll be a first impression. I'll just put it under miscellaneous. Okay. Let's see, Dawn's Dragon, Shovel Knight, Civilization. Oh, right, Limbo. Yeah, Limbo. Nobody ever watched the Limbo playthrough. It's a very stylistic game. Not actually a ton of substance to it, though, when I look back at it. But very stylistic. Alright. So this is Rosen Cruz, the weird German Mega Man thing. I did trailer, review, I did another trailer. Platformer. I haven't given it a full playthrough yet. Still, it's hard. Dyson Sphere program. Don't know that one. Terror because it's in the mind. Oh, Dark Scavenger. I have no idea what genre that game was. I'm gonna just put it under miscellaneous. It was... yeah, I don't know what that was. It was interesting, though. It never got boring. But yeah. Alright, let me see. See, this was a first impressions. I guess it could qualify as a platformer. Let's see. Oh, you have a hunting rifle and any transport. Nothing can hurt you in Subnautica. There's nothing to fear, and yet you fear. Really? Don't they have like giant fish and things? Chrono Trigger. I did go through it all the way. SNES. And that one that Squaresoft shut down. Yeah, that was when I played Uranium and something else, and two games I was playing both got cease and desisted. ROM hack. And it got me mad, and I did the whole month of play a banned game where I just played a whole bunch of games that got ceased and desisted. Alright, sure, why not? Dyson Sphere program. I'll call it a miscellaneous. Alright, there we go. Chrono Trigger is amazing. Chrono Cross is not a bad game. It's not a bad game, but it kind of deserves what it gets, because they wrote Chrono Trigger on it when they wrote Chrono on it when they really shouldn't have. So people were expecting Chrono Trigger 2, and what they got was Surge's Adventure. It's not a bad game at all. It's a good game. It's just, yeah, not what people wanted it to be. Also, they didn't release Radical Dreamers in the US, and so, you know, I want to say that Radical Dreamers would help you understand Chrono Cross, but the truth is, Radical Dreamers is just going to confuse you more. That's all it's going to do, is it's going to leave you more confused than when you started. Let's see. Oh yeah, fake happy end! I never did find out what was underneath the tower. And I made the trailer for it, and that was one I'm particularly proud of, because when I was trying to make the trailer, I had no idea what the hell to do, because I had so many disparate elements. Like, so many of the art assets and things just clashed with each other, and I had no idea how to make a cohesive trailer. And then I somehow did anyway. I made a cohesive trailer for it. Was very proud of it. What do you mean 59% positive? Who is giving negative reviews of Factorio? Who? Some people. So, I made a trailer and a review for this back. This was my most... This review got a lot of reviews, or got a lot of views back in its time. It got a lot of likes, like an uncommonly high like ratio, but it also got a massive amount of dislikes. And it confused me, because it's the only video I had that was like that, where it just had tons of likes and dislikes at the same time. Anyway, he remade the game, but he never finished. It's not really a platformer, but I don't really know what to call it. It's a zombie game? I don't know. I liked it a lot, and I thought the remake had a lot of potential. Hey, Factorio's not for everybody, but I mean, who would be like, this deserves a dislike? Wait, what? They charged $170? What? Huh. That's weird to me. They actually gave me the game for free back when it was back years and years ago. I used to get free stuff like that. And then I don't know what happened, but like all the indie developers suddenly ceased to exist. Like, I don't know, they stopped communicating with me. I have no idea what happened. Warlord's Heroes. What are you? This is just another game that left no impression on me whatsoever. I'm gonna say I probably only touched it once, and I don't know what it was. So we'll just move on. Politics of Ukraine? What? Preventing Russian people? Why would you prevent people from buying your thing? Oh yes! Now that the Russian citizens can no longer play Factorio, that will show Putin! What? Dude, stop that. Ah, weird. Oh, yeah. I still haven't played Gothic 2, but I did do the original Gothic. There was a lot I liked about Gothic, but man, I hated being a wizard at the end. At the end of the game, being a wizard was miserable. Really miserable. I should have gone with a sword. I didn't know. But, you know, it was a pretty cool game. I really need to play Gothic 2. Several times when I was gonna play Gothic 2, and then I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. You should just stay out of politics. What the hell? I made this video game. I support this country. What? You're a video game developer. You're a video game developer. You're not even an entertainer directly. Like, you're actually you're the man behind the curtain going, "Shh, by the way, let me tell you my politics." No. No. Don't. Anyway, whatever. Can't be helped. NFTs? Oh, that was an April Fool's joke. Oh, okay, that was a good April Fool's joke then. It had me for a second. Yeah, I played through Gothic. The Gothic 1, I played all the way through it. I know there's a remake going on, but it looks like a very different game, and I need to play Gothic 2. Alright, I played something called Dead Rising. Oh, Dead Rising 4. Oh, I did that with Chaos. Let's see. Coma. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, I remember Coma. Okay. So, Dead Rising 4. It's that zombie mall game thing. Or I only gave it a first impression. I don't even remember what console it was on. Coma was a little stylistic indie game, horror game, I'd call it. I think I beat it. I think. Yeah. Don't you have to buy a game to give a review? How are they review bombing it? They're not buying thousands of copies of the game to review bomb it, right? You have to own the game, right? On Steam? I actually like the system that you have to purchase it before you can review it. And I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Project Zomboid. I don't know what that is. Tell me what genre it is at least. Okay, let me see. Alright. Rogue Stormers. I supported that project on Kickstarter. Look, I don't know, looks fine. I don't know, it's not really my thing. It seems like it's fine. But I preferred their Guiana Sisters game. Black Forest Games. Yeah. Oh, here's one I never released. Let's see. Ah, of course. Genius of Sephiros. Now, this was a hell of an RPG. This... My gosh. Challenging. Very difficult. Very memorable. Great boss fights. I don't know if it was a... It might have been a PS or an Xbox. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know why the hell they would block purchasing. It just... there was a game studio that was Russian, but some of their employees weren't in Russia, and this thing just they're basically just in suspended animation, like they're completely basically shut down by this thing, and I'm like, that's stupid. Why? Yeah, I hate politics in my games too. Even so, I'm not going to review bomb them for it. I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's the developer being stupid. Capsize. That was a physics-based platformer, I think. I'll probably just end up pushing all the first impression things to the bottom. Man, Genius of Sephiroth was so tough. Pokemon Rose Gold. That was the one I was trying to think of earlier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a hack. I guess Game Boy hack. Unless I'm much mistaken. I try to separate creators from their creations. I mean, unless they put their shit directly into their games, and then it's like, ah. Yeah. I've heard Gothic 2 is an improvement over the first one, so, yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, this list is gonna be involved with voting and picking games, so, you know. And it's on there. Okay, fake happy head. Ah, Planar Conquest. One of my biggest disappointments in, excuse me, 4X. Yeah. And I know a lot of people want to... It's really not the company's fault. They really tried. I think they were called Wasteland Interactive. They really tried to make that game everything that we wanted it to be. But they had just bit off more than they could possibly chew. They were too small and they couldn't handle it. First impressions, and this one was a PC. Miscellaneous. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, that was also good. Boy, I had a lot of videos I cut back then, didn't I? Oh, yes. That is true. I did play Sister Location when it came out. Yeah, Warlock Master of the Arcane was way better. Yeah, I already put the Xenonauts on it. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Kingdom Rush Frontiers, yeah. Let's see. Fader Combat Master Magic. Here's Pokemon Uranium. Cursed Treasure, Don't Touch My Gems. More cut videos that I never released. Ocean Horn. That falls under Zelda style. There's an Ocean Horn 2 that I haven't tried that looks pretty good. Oh, it looks pretty good. Ocean Horn was... It was okay. It was okay. That's... is fine. Is decent. If you want a Zelda-style game, you know, it'll deliver. Okay, yeah, that was a review I put for somebody else. Oh yeah! Artifact Adventure! This was a very creative and interesting game that was also very rough around the edges. Yeah, Artifact Adventure was interesting, though. Yeah, Dominions 5. It's just, there's so many. 4X. So many games. We haven't gotten to where I go crazy yet, but we will soon. Alright. Or maybe not. We have a long way to go first. We'll switch gears soon and do something different. We'll start going through the piles of games I own. Alright. 1 second. I need to very quickly rebirth into a new challenge, and I will put you in something you can just sit and mind your own business for a couple of hours game. You're gonna run a Space Dim challenge. That sounds good. Do that. Remove, put it all on Dimensional Beamer, and then I can just forget about it. Okay. Alright. Dominions. I've heard it's really good. I've heard it. And I want to... I was just talking about this video the other day, where YouTube decided that this one track in a Mario fan game sounded like The Sweet Escape and claimed it. And I was left completely perplexed. Oh, AM2R! Another Metroid remake. Which is so fantastic. I mean, just so fantastic. Yeah. How did I end up with some of these things tagged like that? Alright, anyway. Honestly, this is the best Metroid game to come out in the last decade, easily. 386 days into your rebirth. Hey, I did that not long ago. Have you got the owl yet? Alright, moving on. ORPG. Honestly, it wasn't that great. I got some enjoyment out of it. But looking back at it, it was... Alright, let's see. Actually, I always kind of wanted to continue it. Oh, doggone you. What was it? What was it here? What was here? This was not AM2R. What were you? Oh, RPG. I only played a first impression of this one, and I always wanted to go back, and I still haven't. It's kind of a Zelda-like JRPG. I'm gonna put it as a JRPG. Like RPG Maker, indie game, like nothing particularly special about it. But it was just fun. I don't know. I liked it. Arafel. Just RPG Maker game. Very pretty. Just a well-made RPG Maker game. Battle for Westnoth. I've always intended to do more with Battle for Westnoth. I've only done a couple of the campaigns. It's gonna have to just fall under regular turn-based strategy, I guess. But yeah, it is a fantastic freeware strategy game. Yes, the AM2R is banned, and it was unfinished, but I heard that some other people did finish it, and if you look around the internet, you'll find it. You'll find it. Crosscode. I actually own that one, but I haven't played it. Looked very Secret of Mana style to me. Which, I mean, I'm a big Mana fan. Anyway, looked good. It's a little bit iffy on the genre. Exactly, I'll leave it like that. The owl is not something that you can... It's a difficult pet to get. It's a bunch of cryptic mysteries and puzzles for a very unusual critter. Let's see. I'm starting to skip over a lot of the one-offs at this point. Alright, Amnesia. Yep, did that one with a friend. Way after, let's see, we'll just put it in miscellaneous. Way after everybody stopped caring about it. Oh yeah! Yeah, the game where I got to be a psychiatrist for stuffed animals. This one was a lot of fun, and like nothing else. Miscellaneous. There's nothing else like it. You're a psychiatrist for stuffed animals. I don't know. It was great. This is back when I made my end cards, which no longer is compatible with YouTube because YouTube changed its systems. I was fairly annoyed when they did that. I put a lot of work into those end cards. I've been needing to play through Bastion. And Transistor. I guess I'll pretend it's a Zelda style. It's not really, not exactly, but whatever. It's kind of like that. Fallen Enchantress. I don't remember Fallen Enchantress. Did I? I don't remember ever playing it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Undertale. Boop. Boop. I only played the first part of Deltarune. I'm not even sure if all the parts ever came out. it lost me. There was some fascinating tidbits and things, but after I played it, I don't know, I just didn't care to play further. Hello, Max Stone. Let's see. Yeah, I had a lot of end cards. Like, holy crap, I made a ton. Okay. Anime stream. Notrium. Did I ever make a review for it? I know I never did a full playthrough. I don't think I did. This is barely qualifies as a roguelike. Castlevania? Not an actual Castlevania title, no. Yeah. I never did finish Tales from the Borderlands. It was... what I played of it seemed pretty cool. Speaking of which, there was that puzzle one. I can't remember the name of it now. The only other Tales of game I played, it was a puzzle agent. Puzzle agent, I think. I'll call you a roguelike. I'll call you a miscellaneous. I think it was called Puzzle Agent. And Puzzle Agent 2. They were interesting. I thought the first one was great. The second one, I mean, it was still Puzzle Agent. In some ways it was better, but I think they kind of face faulted on the story in the second part, which was a shame. They had quite a mystery going. Already got Shovel Knight. Undertale is a JRPG made by one guy. It's worth playing, and I don't want you to get any spoilers at all, so I will not say any more. It's best to go in with no expectations, just completely unassuming. That's how I went in. I didn't know I was in for anything in particular. I was just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll give this a try. Let's see. Actually played more parts of Tales of the Borderlands than I realized. Huh. Weird. Why does The Legend of Link have 11,000 views? It was just a first impressions of a ROM hack. It was an impressive ROM hack. But why did that one get all those? There's just no telling with the algorithms, you know? Alright, let's see. Enchanted Cave 2 was kind of cool. Scrolling. Goat Simulator? No, I've only ever had the original Tetris on Game Boy. I don't know. Should I play Goat Simulator? I know they made an faux MMO that managed to have people actually fooled. I don't know. Should I play Goat Simulator? You tell me. Lost Technology. I did play Lost Technology. And it was pretty fun. And think I only ever did a first impression. Which I'm mixing up again. Because... Okay, there we go. That's all fixed. Okay. Ah yes, Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Whoop. Okay. I did do a full playthrough. That was an action platformer. No, it was not on the PC. I played it on the PC. It was a Sega game though, right? I think I got it on Steam on the Sega stuff. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know, I'm not putting Goat Simulator down. Somebody will have to give me a reason to play Goat Simulator before I put it on the list. I don't know. Nothing about it really speaks to me. It's like, nothing I've heard about it anyway. I guess I haven't taken a good look at it or anything. Man, I played Distorted Travesty 3 for a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, Sweet Home. Okay, I did a full playthrough of this one. And that is an NES game. Oh, so this was a PC game. Okay, let's see. I'm already all the way back in, how about Shantae? I haven't played any of the Shantaes yet. I know there's a whole bunch of her. I'll just put her generally in. Let's check that out at some point. Poncho. I think this one's actually supposed to be in all caps, but too bad. You're not getting all caps. That was a platformer. Deep Rock Galactic. I have heard it's really fun. Quite many people have said it's amazing. I don't even know what it is. Creeper World? A tower defense. Oh. Oh yes! That reminds me. I should probably find out what this Minecraft thing is one of these days. I guess it's a platformer? Strictly co-op. Oh, okay. One of these days. Papers, Please. A brilliant game, but I only dabbled at it. But it was brilliant. Okay. Corin Cross's Dead End Breakfast. Yeah. What do I even categorize it as? It should have been more than it was. Oh yeah, Epic Battle Fantasy. Yeah, I've been hearing for years. John X really wants me to play one of them. I'm just gonna write series. I'll need to get into that at some point. Oops, shit, my finger's on a thing. I'm trying to read chat and my elbow's on the keyboard. Huh. Dwarves in space! Cool. The space dwarves. I used to juggle a lot more games simultaneously. I used to be running like 5 different games at the same time, juggling between the videos for them. I eventually reduced it down to just 2 at a time. Well, 3 if you count an eye. Okay, I'm still running 3 at a time. Possibly more, depending on how you count things, because there's also your chronicle. Oh, here they are, the distorted travesty treasers. Man. Distorted Travesty 3, what a game that was. Oh man, Dicing Night. I want to play more Dicing Night. It's for the Wonder Swan of all things. Nobody's ever even heard of the Wonder Swan. I did a first impression on it. No, actually, no. It's a roguelike. This is a cool game. I don't know. It's neat. Alright, let me see. Garden Gnome Carnage. This has been re-released a bunch of times. That was a very strange game. Let me see, I did a review. Did I do a trailer for it? Did I? I think I might have. I'm not even sure anymore. Oh dear. Genre? Who even knows what the genre is? King's Bounty? What's it about? Oh, yeah. Alright, hold up. Alright, I'm hitting a whole wall of trailers now. Okay. So... a very stylistic... This is when I did a bunch of trailers for Congregate games that I liked. I did a small batch of them. Let's see. Frozen Islands. Just a trailer. I didn't stream or anything for them. I just made trailers. So, I challenged myself to make trailers for a whole variety of wildly different games, like different genres, different everything. Sushi Cat is a pachinko game, basically. King's Bounty is the predecessor of Heroes of Might and Magic. Really? Democracy. I don't know that one either. I'll just put King's Bounty in. Alright, and we'll put that down as want to play. So it would be a turn-based strategy for PC, I assume. Probably PC. Alright. Heroes Arms. I did a trailer for you. And you were a Zelda style. Pretty good game, actually. Very fun. Crush the Castle! This was it was Angry Birds. It's Angry Birds. Angry Birds ripped it off. The whole cloth. So, you know. Yeah. Global Assault. I do not recommend this game to anybody because I played it for a bit and freaking Synapticon. Every time you play one of their games, you feel like they're reaching around out of the screen trying to find your wallet with their just It's fun, it gets you into it, and then you realize it's just nothing but paywalls. I guess it falls under turn-based strategy. So don't play Global Assault, even though I made a trailer for it. I later regretted that. Space Quest. The Quest games. I actually haven't really played any of the Quest games. I haven't played a lot of Adventure the game. Castle Crashers, you mean? Castle Crashers. I like Castle Crashers. Curio Quest. It's a kind of garbage Pokemon knockoff. I don't know, maybe it got better. I had some hope it might get better, but it probably didn't because the company went out of business. So, you know. Oh, Witch Hunt. I actually did a Let's Play of this one, as well as making a trailer. I really like how the trailer turned out. It's, you have to call it a tower defense, but it's not like any other tower defense. Let's see, I made the Tap Heroes trailer. Now this is an idle game with an awesome aesthetic. It's kind of, well, it's not all that long, but I just love the aesthetic that they've got going in it. And it's not bad. Yeah, let me see. Badoop. Digging further. Man, I have a hell of a lot of private videos back at this point. Holy crap. Hundreds of them. The Quest games. One of these days I'll try the Quest games. Oh yeah, Candy Box and Candy Box 2. I forgot all about those. They were interesting. I'm gonna call them idle games. Whoa, shit. Doggone it. I did it again. Man, I am super hungry. No, this is fine. We can keep going. I'm almost done with what I'm doing, and then we can switch gears. There's just always more, it turns out. Oh. I did Power Rangers for the SNES? Really? Did I? Wait, did we release those? We did release those. They got copyright claims, so probably nobody saw them, but whatever. Platformer, SNES. It was a good game on the... Rarely do licensed games on the SNES turn out to be any good, but that one was good. I'm not even really a Power Rangers fan, particularly. I don't know, I keep using Rita Repulsa in things because it's funny. Hero of the Kingdom? What kind of games are they? Let's see, I think this was a Congregate game. Let's see. Mechanical Commando. Back with my lab coat. Three AM or PM? You have 100% of achievements, but that doesn't tell me what genre it is. It just tells me that it has achievements. Why is it? One second. I need to very quickly Should have done this 20 minutes ago. I'm not going to get anywhere near the pearls from the event, because I am not nearly efficient enough with starting my camps. Point and click RPG. A hidden object game. Huh. Sure, why not? I'll put that on the to explore at a later date. Hidden object game, good that. Oh, don't worry about it. That's just the nature of how this works. There's nothing to apologize for. We all know about stream delay. Good grief, I am still rolling back. Oh shit, that reminds me. The Power Rangers, I made a trailer and a review for it, didn't I? Wait, did I make? Yes, I made a review. Right, yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna switch gears. I could keep going back, but let's go ahead and... Jeez. The sheer volume of PS2 games. The sheer volume of just everything. Game Boy games, the works. Let's go through our Switch pile now. Let's start logging Switch games. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Hades. Now, this might be better to have played it on the PC. I'm not sure. There might be modding. It's definitely a roguelike. And I have the Switch version. Okay. And I'm going to set that over here. And I'm going to go... Now, this Kirby game looks great. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom. Which... platformer, I guess? Alright. 20-25 seconds. New Pokemon Snap. So I do think there's more of this. Oh, come on. Control V. Thank you. I do think there's more of this game than what I played of it. So when I want something relaxing... Let's see... Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, this one I've heard is really excellent. I've heard that it's the best Pokemon game they've put out in a long time. Let's see, we've got Rayman Legends. I'm not going to write Definitive Edition. Nah. There'll probably be another release sometime in the future that will add a new feature and become the even more definitive edition. So I have never played any of the Bravely Defaults yet. But I think I own all of them. I think I own all the Bravely Defaults, and I think they're JRPG. We already mentioned you. Paper Mario. You know what? The original Paper Mario is a great game. I should do that one. Okay, it's a decent game. But you know what's a great game? Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Now that is a great game. And that was, what was that, GameCube? I think that was GameCube. And you know what else? I don't remember the name of it. But there's a Paper Mario on the Wii, and it was a good game. It was a good game. Anyway, I've also got Paper Mario Color Splash somewhere. I've heard that's a very bad game. I've heard that that's a really, really terrible game, actually. I don't even remember what console it's on. And I've got Paper Mario Origami King, which I've heard is a mixed. I've heard mixed opinions on it. It's it doesn't have proper RPG mechanics, so you fight battles and feel like there's no reason to fight them. Super Paper? Why would you call it Super Paper Mario? That would be like if it was on the SNES. Is that what they called it? Nintendo, you should... they just don't know how to name their games. Arceus gets repetitive after a while. Well, then I'll enjoy it for a while and then stop. Day of the Tentacle. Super Monkey Island and Day of the Tentacle are like the two, and Grim Fandango, I guess, are like, and Maniac Mansion, I suppose. Okay, look, there's a handful of adventure games you always hear about being the greatest adventure games. I haven't played any of them. I haven't played any of them. Sorry. It's not that I'm against playing them. I probably will one of these days. Skyward Sword. I actually heard that their dungeons are really good. And I know one person, she really enjoyed it. A lot of people seem to have a poor opinion of the game, though. I may have fun with it, who knows? So we have Neo, The World Ends With You by Square Enix. So, if this was the Square Enix of back in the day, I'd have very high hopes. But it's the Square Enix of nowadays. And it's not the same. But it might be good. It's Miyamoto's fault. I don't think I own Sticker Star, though. I don't think I own Sticker Stars. It's Miyamoto's fault. It's his philosophy. He has one of the best game design philosophies ever, but he does not get RPGs. He just doesn't get it. I have so much respect for Miyamoto, but he makes mistakes, and what has been happening to the Paper Marios is a mistake. So he feels like the game should be fun. Yeah, I agree, generally speaking. I mean, not every game has to have the same engagement, but, that's what he wants to do. Good. He feels like the gameplay itself should be rewarding. Like, you shouldn't need to grind or level up or have any progression systems like that. But Paper Mario's an RPG. It's the progression system is like it is the enjoyment part, a intricate part of the enjoyment. And he's like, no, we're gonna make it fun without the RPG mechanics. Well, good luck with that. Could somebody else make another 1,000-Year Door, please? Because I really like 1,000-Year Door. No? No one? Shit. Alright. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Yeah. I've heard Origami King's got mixed reviews, but, I don't know. I want to give it a try. I want to see what I think of it. Oh yeah, the Mario and Luigi games. I liked the one with the Bean Kingdom. And I played Bowser's Inside Story, which was, is a pretty good game. But, my gosh, how did they decide that was a good idea to make a game about? I don't even understand. Alright, we've got a Metroidvania. I don't think I need to give the full title. There's only one game in the series. It's not even a series. There's only one game. Maybe by the time I get to it, there'll be a dozen. Metroid Dread. Oh, no, not Dream. Finally, one that I did. So far, since we started on the Switch, 2 games that I've actually played. So few of my Switch games have I actually played. Okay. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I guess I have to, I guess I just have to split them up. So we'll go Super Mario 64. I did play that. Okay. Super Mario Galaxy. What a game. I need to play Galaxy 2. I really need to play Galaxy 2. Why was Galaxy 2 not... Oops, wrong thing. Why was Galaxy 2 not included in this package? I just don't get it. Super Mario Sunshine is the one which I need to play still. But I'm more interested in Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I've heard is even better than the original. But I'll have to play that on... Is that Wii or Wii U? I think that's Wii. I know I own it. A soccer without a ball. Yeah, you need the RPG elements. Miyamoto just does not like RPG elements. He's just philosophically against them. Maybe one day he'll be proven right and he'll create the greatest RPG ever with no RPG mechanics. But I don't think he will. So this one actually has a campaign. And it's, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be a lot of fun. I want to play it. I want to play around with it. Alright, more! Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, the, okay, hold on. Final Fantasy Adventure, in other words, Seiken Densetsu. The original. I'm gonna call it a Zelda style. It's not, but whatever. Secret of Mana. We were talking about you earlier. I'm again gonna call it Zelda style, even though it isn't. And because I can't call it Trials of Mana, because I have another game called Trials of Mana. It's really more of a beat-em-up than a Zelda game. Then I have the actual Trials of Mana remake, which is different. It's a remake of Seiken Densetsu 3, and they call both of them Trials of Mana. But you see, you could have put an addition to the title, but no. You remade it and gave it the exact same title you're trying to hawk the original under. So, I don't know, man. We already mentioned this one. Really, the 100% reward is actually worth doing, you say? I gotta play it. I gotta play Galaxy 2. Yeah, I gotta do Galaxy 2. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. So this is a game I just stumbled upon, and it just looked really interesting. I don't know. I think it's a JRPG, but I won't swear to it. Rice is power! Tame the Isle of Demons. as the exiled harvest goddess Sakuna. Battle monsters to restore the field to their former glory in this stunning blend of intense platforming action and farming simulation. So, you know, and I mean, yeah, it looks cool. It looks neat. I don't know. It's got this little instruction booklet here, and I don't know. Farming simulations can be fun. I like them. And I don't know. I want to play it. Alright. Zelda Link's Awakening. I think we did this one, didn't we? I'm pretty sure I streamed it. I'm pretty sure I did. It's Link's Awakening. It's one of the best Zelda games ever made. Short, sweet, awesome. I don't like the art style of the remake. I think the original Game Boy graphics actually are more appealing. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe nobody else does. Maybe it's entirely nostalgia because I grew up with the Game Boy game. But this is actually Miyamoto's favorite Zelda game. And he didn't make it himself. Alright, we've got a Pokemon knockoff. Nexomon! Extinction! Trying to be all dark and edgy, but actually the art isn't trying too hard to be edgy. Actually, they're perfectly willing to make their creatures look kind of cutesy. I don't know. It's a Pokemon knockoff. What do you want? I like those. I enjoy Pokemon, and I really, really like seeing other people's takes on Pokemon, because they'll do things that Nintendo won't do. And if any series really needs that, it's Pokemon. It needs every opportunity to stop being stagnant. I really want a Pokemon game with the art style of Darkest Dungeon. I really want one. It would be amazing. I don't really have... I'm not really into the Dynasty Warrior games, but... So I don't have super high hopes for this one, but I really liked Breath of the Wild. So I'll give it a shot. Sonic Mania. Man, they somehow screwed up. And Chris Whitehead no longer works with Sega, I hear. It's Sega of America. Some reason they didn't like him, and so he's not working with them anymore. So we're not getting a Sonic Mania 2. Man, if I was Sega of Japan, and I heard Sega of America had a falling out with the guy, I would dissolve Sega of America. I'd be like, no, you don't understand. There's no one in our company who can make a Sonic game that people actually want to play anymore. This man has done it, and he does a really great job porting our old games, which we fail at when we don't have him around. He is literally more valuable than whatever we have in the US. Just dissolve the entire branch. We'll start over from scratch, but we're not losing that guy. But no, they lost that guy, so he'll probably make some other game. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah, no. Sonic Mania, really good. Pokemon! Shining Pearl. Okay, if I ever play Shining Pearl, I need to hack it. I have to hack it. Because I'm well aware that the game that they packaged and they shipped is shit-tier port. I'm well aware that this is a shit-tier port. However, the ROM hackers have made it really good. I'm given to understand the ROM hackers fixed everything that the company that was contracted to make this port apparently couldn't get right. So yeah, if I ever play this, I'll have to figure out how to hack my Switch and get the ROM hack in. Moving on. Hyrule Warriors is the only Dynasty Warrior game I ever took an interest in, and I still haven't really played it. I've only poked it a couple times. I would actually rather play Hyrule Warriors than Age of Calamity. But we'll get to other consoles later. Right now I'm just going through Switch games at the moment, so you know. By the way, are there any Switch games that are really awesome that I don't own yet? Yeah. Why didn't they put Galaxy 2 on the Switch? Ugh! Alright, anyway. Spyro, Reignited? Trilogy? Oh. We'll just call that a platformer. I don't really know anything about Spyros. I know that they turned into Skylanders somehow, and I don't know anything about Skylanders. But Octopath Traveler, one of these days. So this is supposed to be. I need triangle attack, triangle strategy. Anyway, Octopath Traveler is supposed to be Squaresoft trying to get back to their roots, and I'm all for that. Okay, Pokemon. Let's go Eevee. I cannot believe I still haven't played this game. I can't believe I still haven't gotten around to this one. What the hell? It's not going to be difficult. It's just going to be a walk in the park, but you know, it's going to be fun. Oh yeah, Mario plus Rabbids. Ah, the sequel is coming. It's coming. This was actually a real surprise. This one was good. I still don't know what Rabbids are, where they come from, and I kind of hate them. But this is a great game. Astral Chain. This is some kind of JRPG, right? Some kind of JRPG. Oh, you're playing the police? Splatoon 2! I'll have to play Splatoon 1 first, of course. Never played the original games? Huh. Well, good. Then you have no nostalgia and you say it's awesome. That is a very good sign. That probably means that it's awesome. Okay, Mega Man 11. Oh, I don't really have high hopes for this one. Mega Man 10 was something special. No, 9. 9 was something special. 10 was... yeah, they didn't care. Okay, I don't know what exactly this is, but it's a crossover something thing. I don't know why I paid $60 for it. I don't know what it is. Somebody must have told me it was worth buying. I hope they're right. Okay, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I spent a lot of time getting all the stuff in this game, doing all the things. I'm just gonna abbreviate it to DX. Too many words in your title. Honestly, I want to see Explorers of the Sky that the fans say is the best one, because this one is... it's really bad at being a roguelike. I wish Konjac from Doom RL, the Colonel, I wish somebody who knew how to make a roguelike had been involved in the development of that roguelike. The Pokemon were great. The dungeons were just so repetitive and boring, and after a while it becomes just... I mean, Yeah, what more is there to say? The Pokemon were great, the dungeons were not. What more you want? Alright, there's a lot of randomizers and interesting things for 3 houses these days. Oh, wait a sec. That can go away. This one falls under roguelike, and this one falls under turn-based strategy, and switch. I actually have Shadow Tactics. I do own it. I pulled it up earlier, my Steam list. So you can see, let me see, Shadow Tactics, right? Did I not own it on? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I own it. It's just sitting there waiting for me. Among a lot of other things. A lot of other things. So many other things. Yeah. Anyway. We'll put the Steam games on here. Don't worry, there'll be votes and things in the future. Right now, we're working our way through Dark Sun Shattered Lands. But here, I'm gonna put the Switch games back, and we're gonna move on to something else. Whoa, shit, crap! Oh my gosh, there's a lot of these. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Did I include Mario Odyssey? Did I get Mario Odyssey in there? I'll have to come back and put Mario Odyssey in there. Okay, hold on. Alright. Got my next load. There we go. Is this really all of them? I don't think this is all of them. Oh well, it's what I have in my hands at the moment. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ah, the pride and joy of my collection. The PS1 games. Let me see. Okay. Okay, Mario Odyssey. Did I misspell that? I feel like I just misspelled that. Hadriex doesn't know how to spell Odyssey. Laugh at him. Okay. I'll put a thing here and, platformer, switch. Let's see. Luigi's Mansion 3. I own Luigi's Mansion. How did I not? I know I have Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. I'm sure I have Luigi's Mansion 3. Crap, that means I didn't have all my Switch games in one place. I actually do have Animal Crossing. I ended up with the digital version of it. I haven't tried any of the Animal Crossings ever. But I actually own that one as well. Just digital only. I guess it'll be a miscellaneous? Okay. Mario Golf? Mario Golf? Are you sure? You'll have to convince me to buy that one, because I don't know. I'm not sold on that one. Alright. So let's see. Star Ocean, the second story. I own it both in English and in Japanese. Man, I kind of feel like I missed out on the PSP, not having a PSP. And one of the reasons is because they had a Star Ocean game they released on it. A version of Star Ocean 2 that was different. But at the same time, I don't like the voices and the changes, so I don't know. Anyway, Star Ocean Second Story. For years, this was my favorite game. For like a decade. So now we're on PS1. A very relaxing experience, yeah. The making me play every day thing is a little bit of a problem, though. Yeah, here's my Japanese version of Star Ocean: The Second Story. Yep. Let's see. Breath of Fire 3. Unless you're a fan of Dragon Quarter, Breath of Fire 3 is probably your favorite game in the series. Although, honestly, I preferred Breath of Fire 2 for the SNES. It's still pretty cool. I like it. Mega Man Legends. Remind me, did I stream Mega Man Legends? I feel like I did. I'm sure I did. Mega Man Legends is, well, it's Mega Man Legends. I don't know. Is there anyone who doesn't know what it is? It's 3D, running and gunning, and as Mega Man. And it's great. Okay, Vagrant Story. Now, this is a game nobody ever played. And y'all missed out. It's set in the same world as Final Fantasy Tactics. It's, I don't want to spoil anything. Most of what makes it great is actually its plot. Boy, what genre does it fall under? I'm gonna... It's kind of a... Oops. It's kind of a... I don't know. Not really. I don't know. Anyway. This is one of the last games released for the PlayStation. You can tell graphically alone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Relive the adventurous tale. Rich with agents, espionage, and conspiracies. Well, yep, that's all true. Challenge deadly villains and monsters with your steel and magic. Clear your name by uncovering a sinister plot or perish in the attempt. You never clear your name. You go a completely different route. I love the ending, though. The ending is brilliant. Of course I have Xenogears. Man, I don't know about those Xenosagas, but Xenogears was a... What a game! Until you get to Disc 2. Like, it was a contender for greatest game ever. Until you pop Disc 2 in. And it just starts doing text scrolls of what happens next in the story. And then you fight a boss. And then it just scrolls some more... Because they didn't finish the game. They ran out of time. And it's a shame. It is such a shame. Because, man, that was something else. I'm actually not a huge fan of the X games on the PlayStation. I mean, Zero was a lot of fun to play as in them, but I actually think... Well, honestly, even the SNES Mega Man X's had a quality drop in them. I really love the first two. The first one is the best, of course. Of course! But, by X3, things weren't that hot. So the PlayStations were kind of better than that, but then, you know... I don't know what the hell was going on by X6. So, I do not have a case for Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I just have all the discs. So we just did Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. Man, I remembered it being one of the greatest RPGs, but I didn't remember why until we replayed it. And man, it just does so many things right that other RPGs just don't do. The way your characters are constantly interacting with NPCs and talking, the way the villains are always one step behind or one step ahead of you, and they're there practically from the start of the game as soon as you get off the boat. It's just, there's nothing special about Lunar in this day and age but everything that they do is just so well done. Even from the moment you get the packaging and all the stuff is in there with just the hardcover book and the cloth map and everything they packaged with, that wasn't a special edition. That's just how the game shipped. I remember Lunar 2 I played Lunar Silver Star Story several times, but Lunar 2 Eternal Blue I only played through once. I remember it being significantly more difficult, but I also remember it panning out to be an even better game. And that's saying a lot. Yeah, Unlimited Saga. Yeah, I still haven't played Xenosaga. Oh, it's fine. It just means that you have a bunch of wonderful games to explore at some point in the future. I probably own more PS2 games than PS1 games. I wish I had a GameCube. John X had a GameCube. It seemed like a really good console. But I didn't. So, let's see. Okay, that's another disc of Lunar 2. Ah, Wild Arms! Okay. So I have Wild Arms 1, 2, and 3. The first Wild Arms is a little bit too easy, but otherwise just a fantastic RPG. Not super long, but it's a really excellent RPG. You're in the Wild West. You have guns. Your main character can use these super guns. It's great. It's great. But you know what's better than Wild Arms? Wild Arms 2. Significantly better, actually. As much as I like Jack and, the Wind Mouse and all the different tools and things going on in the first game, Wild Arms 2 just ends up being a better game, just all around. Wild Arms 3 is too long. It's PlayStation 2, though, so, not at the moment, but it's too long. It's good. Wild Arms 3 is good, but 2 is the best. Is the best in the... Okay, I didn't play 4. I own 4, and I never got around to it. So I have Alundra 2, but I don't think I have Alundra, and I've never played them. I've never played the Alundras, so I don't know. I think they're a Zelda style with a more emphasis on puzzles. Calm Arms. I don't know. Like I said, Wild Arms 3, I liked the characters. There was 3 different battle systems. There was a lot to like about it, but as I said, it went on too long. Okay, I've got Breath of Fire 4 here. Can you guess what I was into during my PlayStation days? What genre could it be that I was a fan of? I wonder. Maybe Vagrant Story qualifies more as a JRPG. I at least gotta put the tag there. And you're definitely a JRPG. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, I have Spyro. We already have Spyro on the Switch. So, the fact that I have Spyro Year of the Dragon here, I'm just going to set that aside. I'll play the Switch version if I play... Okay, let's see. This is Wild Arms 2. Hold on. I don't have the case for Wild Arms 2 either. Oh, Cardia, the World of Fate. This was my going-away present when I left California. When I left Death Valley. This is a game nobody ever talks about. And it's fantastic. I would compare it to kind of like a Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem kind of game. Very story heavy. There's only like, I don't know what there were, 20 or 30 different missions in it, 2 different storylines that are interrelated. If you like Fire Emblem type games, you know, it's good. Super obscure. Let me see, what do we got here? If it isn't Saga Frontier! I have a copy that was apparently, at one point, Blockbuster. Blockbuster sold it off. So, I'm not really a fan of the Saga series. Not really big on them. I think a friend of mine might be borrowing... Didn't I have... I'm not sure anymore. I know what happened to my Brave Fencer Musashi, though. I don't have that anymore. That was unfortunate. Sibling lent it to a friend. Never came back. This is a PlayStation 2 game. What's this doing here? Get out of here. Ah! Legend of Dragoon. I had some friends who were really into this in high school, which is surprising because the game is... It's really mediocre. Legend of Dragoon, I actually never finished it. It's a really long game. It's like 4 discs. It's got some cool powers, some good stuff going on in the plot, and I do like the timed hits thing they had going with their version of killer moves. Oops, I have Mega Man 8. Mega Man 8's okay. I don't like Clown Man, but Mega Man 8's okay. Other than that, I still don't know why he has a soccer ball as his starting weapon. Starting secondary weapon. It's weird. Vandal Hearts, I've been meaning to play this one very much for a long time. This is a tactics game that looks very cool, and I can't say any more about it because I'm avoiding spoilers about it. But it looks cool. Yeah. Okay. Azure Dreams! We've already streamed this one. Wait, I think I already marked this. I think I already put this one on the list. I love Azure Dreams. It's a fairly forgiving roguelike where you get monsters like kind of like in Pokemon, only not. I have Saga Frontier too. I'll put you down as a JRPG. Unlimited Saga. I don't know Unlimited Saga. Hey, Nico. You're heading off to bed? Well, thanks for dropping by, I guess. Another Spyro. How many Spyro games do I own, considering I've never played Spyro? There's another Spyro game. Okay, great. I guess I have everything Spyro. And I didn't even realize it. Gauntlet Legends! You know, I actually really like the old Gauntlet games for the NES. But I never got into Gauntlet Legends. I don't think it translated very well, but then again, I didn't really give it a chance, so I can't really... I'm just gonna put you down as a miscellaneous. Oh, Legend of Legaia, an RPG/fighting game hybrid environmental message. I still haven't played it. Oops, no, that's not right. So I'm just going to put you down as JRPG, because I think that's your dominant genre. I do like the idea of a fighting game RPG hybrid system. Here's my Japanese version of Legend of Mana. You know they had crafting items in this that weren't in the English release for no reason? I mean, it doesn't really matter since the crafting system was utterly incomprehensible anyway. Oh, Threads of Fate! We did this one too. Threads of Fate. You know how much I love this one. I mean, what a fantastic game. And we never got a sequel. It was called Dew Prism in Japan. We never got a sequel. I'm going to call it a JRPG platformer hybrid. I guess I am extra nostalgic for it, and I have no good reason to be. Final Fantasy VIII. There were very few games that I didn't complete in this part of my life. But you know what? Final Fantasy VIII and Legend of Dragoon were two of them. I never finished it. I don't know. Final Fantasy VIII didn't catch me the way the other Final Fantasies did. I beat Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! And then I didn't get through 8. And then I never tried 9, although 9 looked pretty good. And then 10 was awesome, and 10-2 was... well, it was. Ah yes, Guardians Crusade, one of my newer acquisitions. Yes, so we already did this one. I liked it. I didn't set the world on fire, but I liked it. Should I really call it an RPG? Or should I... Yeah, definitely not hybriding. I mean, you could call it a... No, you couldn't. It's fine. Did I ever play the arcade version? Do you mean the old NES games? The arcade game that the NES games were based on? I'm pretty sure that it was just a port of the arcade game. Alright, Final Fantasy Tactics. The Legendary. Except if you actually know how the game works, and I know somebody who tried to play it and actually figure out how everything worked, and you completely can break the game right from the beginning and make it super boring and suck all the challenge out of it. So I want to be very careful that I never actually figure out how the game works so that I can enjoy it to its fullest when I play it again and be properly frustrated and come up with plans and everything. Okay, Valkyrie Profile. I had some people who really wanted Valkyrie Profile when that came up to vote recently. And I know exactly why. There is nothing else like Valkyrie Profile. Oh, seriously. This is... it will tug at your heartstrings. It will, just... Okay, there we go. That's the last piece of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I have it in separate cases, each disc, and this is the first disc here. This case. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Gauntlet 2. You could just pop in. The problem with Gauntlet 2 is it's an endless game. And when you realize the levels are repeating, it kind of wrecks it. I don't know. I don't like endless games. And here I am playing all these idle games these days. So Mega Man Legends 2. This one's a disappointment. The first Mega Man Legends was great. But you know what the problem with this one is? There are too many villains, and none of them get sufficient screen time. All we wanted was more of the Bonds. We just wanted Tron Bon to be Tron Bon. But she gets so little screen time and just doesn't really use it very well, and there's all these other villains. Anyway, we talked about Chrono Cross earlier. As I said, I think it's a good game, one that I should certainly play again. It has a great twist in the middle. But, there we go. But it also deserves all the flack it gets because it is not, even though it's connected to Chrono Trigger, it is not the sequel to Chrono Trigger. Brigandine. Oh, shit. No, that's wrong. Oh, crap. No. No. Where are we? This is one of my more recent acquisitions. We already did our playthroughs of it. That's an interesting game. A very interesting game. I would call it turn-based strategy primarily. Apparently they're remaking it, or maybe they did remake it. I haven't been keeping on top of that. Alright, Parasite Eve. Everybody talks about Parasite Eve. It's a well-known, beloved game that we're never going to see any more of. Did I stream it? I don't know. I think I did, but I can't swear to it. But Parasite Eve 2 is the one that I think is the best. I played that one so much. I love Parasite Eve 2. I like it more than the Resident Evils. But, we're never going to get any more of them. Oh, there's supposedly a third game, Third Birthday or something. Like hell, I'm going to touch it. Okay. I don't know why I have this. It's something Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories? Well, it says it has an RPG story mode. Import cards from the official card game? How? It's fine, I don't own any cards from the official card game. Oh well, I'll put it on the list. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. And I'll just give it a mark. It said RPG, so I'll mark you down as an RPG. I liked Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. It's funny, Yahtzee was just ragging on Resident Evil 3 the other day. But I actually thought Resident Evil 3 was... I really liked 2, but 3 might have been the high point. You know? It was really good. Oh, look! I own another copy of Final Fantasy VIII. Because why wouldn't I own 2 copies? Alright, Final Fantasy VII. There's nothing to say. It's 7. Okay, there is something to say. If I play Final Fantasy VII, I'll probably play the PC version. Because then I can get mods. So many mods, and I'm very interested in checking those out. Music generator. Music creation for the PlayStation. How did that get in there? Ah, Metal Gear Solid. You know, I actually played the GameCube version of Metal Gear Solid from a friend. It let you switch in and out of first-person mode anytime you wanted. Stealth game. And I think that was fantastic, to the point where I can't even imagine playing the game without that feature. Somebody asked about Xenogears. Yes. 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 All the yes. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Final Fantasy IX. And Mega Man X4. No, already have X5. No. 4! There you go. Stupid fingers pushing the wrong buttons. I need to eat. Okay. This will probably be where we stop for today. Somewhere I have a list I made of all the PlayStation 1 RPGs I don't own and need. Grandia. I haven't played the Grandias. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Died? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. We can now sort. I would like to sort things. Have we lost our sorting ability? Where's sort? I should be able to sort. Oh, here we go. Okay, if we sort by alphabetical order, we get this. But we could also sort by category now. So all the games I've given full Let's Plays to are at the top in alphabetical order, followed by all the games I have not given a full Let's Play, which are in alphabetical order. But what if we want to sort by platform? Well, alright. No! No, don't do that. Don't crash. Okay, I didn't like that very much. Google, why is your software so shit? Now I put all this stuff in here. I don't want to take it back out. Okay, so PC games. GameCube, Game Boy hacks, Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth. Get down to the PS1s, and so on. Very neat. Why is Ogre Battle listed twice? Well, okay then. Zot that one. Ogre Battle was SNES. Yeah. Tactics Ogre was SNES. Lagoon here. This one is SNES. And the rest of these are less certain. I think this one's PC. Pretty sure. Anyway. I still have more to do. I still have to go through more. I'm going to continue filling out this list. I still need to put my NES, SNES, Game Boy, just assorted handhelds, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Genesis. Did I mention Steam? Anyway, I gotta put all those games on here. And then the GOG games. And then work will be complete. Okay, Breath of the Wild got 2 mentions as well. How did that happen? Zot that. Anyway, we got over 270 things already. Even if there are more duplicates in here, it's just so many. What I'd like to do is be able to, well, anyway, I can sort different ways, and I'll be able to use this list in different ways. But I need to add to it. It is incomplete. The work is not finished. But I must now eat. So, I don't know, tomorrow I'll probably pop this on again, just at some random time during the day, and continue the work. I might do a little bit to spiff it up before then, finish up a few things. And yeah, another relaxed stream of just me doing my YouTube homework. Thanks for all your help, guys. And until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye. Trails of Sky is PC? Okay. Cool.